are more than just talk.
Me being supreme master ain't much more like a fiend after, but another chapter, a new way of life. And they want that nigga. And they gon' rock that nigga. Fuck them other niggas. Fuck them other niggas. Down for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas. Down for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas.
Yeah. You know what it is.
And they gon' take that nigga.
That's what it is. It's Reach Around Radio. It's your boy Speedy.
I'm the poetess.
It's the girl Claudia Jordan.
And they gon' take that nigga.
TDP, Mr. 123 Knox, baby.
Baby.
What's the dealio, my
It
dealio?
is Talent Thursdays on Reach Around Radio.
Well,
Prove it.
That remains to be.
We hope it's Talent
I
Thursday.
hope it's Talent Thursday. I'm glad you said it with such enthusiasm.
I mean,
Because
this
you
is
didn't
my
believe in this.
favorite.
Ain't
I
that
mean,
a bitch?
second favorite day of the week.
What's your first?
Monday.
I thought it was Weed Day. Anyway.
Ba-dum-bum.
Shout out to 420.
Welcome to the show. The number to call into is 323-247-7443. It's LATalkLive.com. It's your boy Speedy, and we got a great show for you.
On Reach Around Radio.
Yeah.
So how's everybody's week been? The weekend's coming up. What you guys
Weekend's
got
coming
going
up.
on?
I'm out of town. I would love to stay here with y'all the whole day, but I got to go get this money.
Pay that
You
child
working, right?
support.
Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I am. I gotta leave at 4. I gotta leave early because I'm opening for Mint Condition in
Wow,
Omaha,
look at you.
Nebraska.
Real
Wow.
job. Nice.
In Omaha. That's where Malcolm X is from.
That's where TDP is from.
Are you?
Teeter?
Really?
Get the hell
All
out of
right,
here, man.
Teeter.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Where we're gonna be
Shout
at
out
the
to Carter Lake.
What are they famous for? Corn?
Yeah, we are the corn.
Corn and
Huskers.
big white dudes.
Hilarious.
Shout out to Nebraska.
I'm gonna be at the Omaha Music Hall at 7:00 tonight. Me and Mint Condition.
Wow, look at
Okay.
you.
Dang,
One of my
you
favorite
leaving
groups,
here
too.
and being there at 7:00?
No, not tonight, girl.
You said
silly.
tonight.
I'm sorry, Friday.
Okay.
Friday is the show at the
All right.
Omaha Music Hall.
I like mint condition.
Yeah, I love them. They're off the chain. Can we get some mint? High yellow.
Oh, can we get a mint in your mouth? My goodness.
I thought I put it in.
Wow.
You see the fumes?
Yeah, that's the condition.
What you got up, Claudia?
Hey, see Mert.
Yes. Rising College.
Omaha, Nebraska, stand up for yours only. Truly,
Oh, yes.
comedian Speedy!
How you bitches doing?
I like this song. I was in college. Do you guys remember like the time in your life when the song was
Man.
out?
Yeah, I was
I had a curl.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Still
I was
have my
rapping.
You was rapping?
Yeah.
You was putting it down, Peter.
Yeah, I was doing it.
And what was your major?
Broadcast journalism and
Impossible.
English. And was running track. And I had a crazy boyfriend, of course.
At all times.
Yeah.
Teeter?
Those were the days.
I got my first leather belt. My first leather belt.
Join the song?
You wasn't doing belts. You was.
No, it was a leather. And I was in Sears and they had leather belts 30% off. I said,
And this
why I have 30% off, but I can get it for free.
Oh, you totally know.
As this was playing in the
Exactly.
elevator.
Exactly.
I like it
That
though.
was the background music.
Yeah, it's good stuff right here.
Good group, man.
Baby making music, isn't
Incredible group.
it?
Well, yeah.
Speaking of baby making music.
Oh my
Cut
God.
That's baby.
This is what, like 94, 93?
3, yeah.
93.
Wait, I'm a mad fan of these guys. When we were on tour, me and Fox, they came backstage. We were in Minneapolis, and I'm like, yo, the best band in the world is not my man. And they told me, they said, yo, you're the funniest comic we've seen in a long time.
Clearly, they
They
also
were
succumbed
high.
to the crack epidemic that others
in Minneapolis.
Speaking of drugs, Speedy, last Monday,
this past
Monday, I remember I listened to the playback on the show, and you said you just got some news, and then I was like, "What, is someone else pregnant?" And you said no, and then you didn't get into it. So I heard,
And I said Speedy was crying because Eric Benet didn't come to my party.
No,
I want to know, like, I heard there's
in
something-
this business, we,
How-
especially as comics and what we do, we make other people laugh and
Right.
forget about their problems.
Yeah.
And some people forget we have problems. We deal
Yeah.
with things on a regular that sometimes I tell you guys and sometimes I don't.
Aw. You got your
And,
period?
Hilarious. Yeah, I'm spotting. No. I figured Tita would say that one. No, I had a family member, man, and I got that phone call. You get the bullshit phone call.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Right, like 2 minutes before we went on the air.
Really? On Monday?
Somebody called and said, yo, some peeps are in jail. And I want to give a big shout out to.
What do you mean? Wait.
Hold on to Bail Hotline, because they let me bail my folks out with no collateral, no nothing. So
Really?
big shout out to Jimmy, Mike, and my girl Jen over there.
What's the website?
They're on Van
What's their
Nuys.
name is again, Speedy?
Bail
Let me
Hotline.
write that down.
So if you don't have no credit,
Okay.
you don't have no collateral, just say Speedy from Reach Around Radio told me that I got to get my folks out, and they'll get them out.
Wow.
I mean, dude walked over there. He didn't have to do none of this. He walked over, got him out.
Was it a female or a male?
Well, this how I'm gonna do it.
So you pulled up in a '94 Benz and they said, we cool.
I had the pink out and everything. Well, it was a pink slip, but it wasn't
Got
pink
you.
paper.
Right.
So, but no, they took care of me, man. So they got my people out.
Oh.
And if you want to hear who it is and all the details, go to the blog, and the blog is
It's blog.reacharoundradio.com.
there.
After the show, it'll be up
After the show.
after the
Hysterical.
show.
But
So once again, let me do this. Well, I can't see it because I don't have my damn glasses on. Read that for me. Hold on.
hold on. I gotta hold it out.
No,
too.
don't use that as an excuse.
I
Speedy.
can't see it.
Here's glasses right here.
Wow.
It's www.mybailhotline.com. The Van Nuys office bail hotline. It's 1-888-GET-BAIL.
Yeah.
1-888.
And you can call them
Bail.
collect. And shout out to
Jimmy,
Call them
Mike,
collect.
and Jen.
Jenny,
Mike, and Jen.
Thank y'all, man.
So
because without them, these people would still.
You say
locked
these
up.
people. It's
Can
one
you
person.
call
right?
people
person.
collect from on a cell phone?
They tried to do it all week long to get me. So they hit me and it did like this. It goes, you have a collect call from Get Me Out. Wants to know.
Wow.
I'm saying-
Gotta use a little free second.
Was it a girl or a guy?
You got to go to the.
No, but
blog.
it's not on the blog. The answer's not. The sex of the person's on the blog.
I'm not.
Claudia, have you ever been in jail?
No, I visited someone in jail once before. A girl.
Wow.
And then I got a letter from someone in jail yesterday actually, who told me it was like some.
It ain't over, bitch.
Listen, so dude said that he wanted to like sponsor, like invest in some project I'm doing a while ago. So there was like all this correspondence, and then my friends were like, "Man, he's full of shit," you know. So, anyways,
This guy in jail.
right.
Okay.
So long story short, lately he just disappeared off the face. I mean, he sent me all these
what?
receipts, all the stuff
He
he was
went
gonna
to
do.
mandatory
He
college.
did. Like he sent me
That's how it
like
all started.
a fax of like a wire transfer he was doing, and like all this big time stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So nothing ever came through like I expected. He disappears. And then recently I've been getting like the third party, like, you know, such and such want to let you know that it wasn't bullshit.
He still loves you.
He got pulled over on some, but it's someone I never even met. I'm like, why are you reaching out to me? And I just got a letter that came to my house yesterday. It was written really small, like really tiny small print. And so me and Pam went online
Like a
and
whole
we-
bunch of pages.
one page.
How did it
Oh,
come
somebody
to
shot
your
you a
home
kite.
address?
You know what? Anyone can come to my house apparently now.
Oh my God.
So anyways, we looked him up. Look,
Oh yes.
And-
And that's one thing about the
internet.
man. Remember when Johnny Mac went to jail?
I went to jail for like
Look
8
at that.
hours
For what?
because we had a party in this abandoned building and we were selling drinks.
Wow.
But you know what? I was checking ID. I was not selling to minors, but we didn't have no
At least
license.
that's what you
This
told
is
the
just like
That's what
nah,
you
the,
said.
the police were up in there, and I probably sold a drink to one of the cops,
Wow.
and they
And he went
they
to the DJ and said, "That's my favorite song. Turn it down. Everybody get in his wall."
and so I went to jail
Hilarious.
for like 8 hours, and
Was you crying?
no, actually there was a phone in my
Cell.
cell, and
Curtains.
I slept because they arrested us like at
They said
2
when
in
you're
the
guilty.
morning.
They said when you're guilty, you sleep. That's what I heard.
Well, apparently I was guilty by law. I was selling alcohol without a license,
Okay.
but
Is that a serious charge?
no, that could have gave me a ticket for that. They really didn't have to take me to jail, but they did.
They
You
went
must
too
have
far.
popped off.
Huh?
You
No, and
popped off.
poet is. What, bitches? What?
But the fact
No.
that she was a rapper, she probably wanted to go to jail to give her more credibility in the
Right,
streets. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, what would Yo-Yo do?
Right.
So she just took that charge.
Hysterical.
You know what I'm saying?
what were you?
Yeah, you know, I think Lady of Rage would take the charge. So I'm not gonna snitch.
I'm gonna take this
Female
L.
rappers unite!
I'm gonna take this L.
Yeah, that's what I would
Yeah.
do.
T, you
So-
been?
Oh yeah.
You stupid.
Just got out.
Yeah.
He
I
says
mean,
it
it's,
with a
it's
smile.
crazy. You know, when you get in there, you know, you got to make your little routine in your rounds. You know, you got to represent your card.
Put your
you know.
right shoulder on the wall.
Hey, man,
Keep
you
your
know, in
hands
the
in
day
your
room-
pocket.
Hey, look here, man. We know you doing everything, but look, this is how we run it up in here, man. We don't fuck with them. We don't fuck with them, and we don't fuck with them. but we got to play them at 3 o'clock for a candy bar. So we want you to play with us.
The county are real.
No, it's
penitentiary.
just county.
County is
Twin
I
Towers?
Heard, I heard a county
No.
is. I was at Rampart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was at Rampart, but
County
down
ain't no
the
joke.
county. Oh my God.
County ain't no joke.
They're very resourceful in jail too, especially in a women's prison. My friend Jennifer, who I helped out, and then motherfucker wasn't grateful, and then she drove the car that her sherm smoking boyfriend tried to jump out and shoot somebody. But anyways, I'm no snitch. But anyways, she went to
Don't tell the whole
jail,
story.
and I went to visit her. I was the only one like putting money on her books and stuff like that. I went to go
Uh-huh.
visit her. I was like dressed all Price is Right modelish down there, like very inappropriately.
Who this bitch?
Hey, get that to that bitch right there now.
I had to keep saying it loud. I'm here for my homegirl to help her out. Anyways, I went down there and she like her eyebrows were arched and everything, and she said that they figured out a way to use thread to like
Oh yeah.
arch their eyebrows, and she said she was like a couple days away from being somebody's bitch, like it was going down.
Like
you
in-
know, and
in the
now
women's-
they do that now. They use the,
The string.
string
Threading.
to do the.
I had it done the other day. Yeah, it hurts like a
yeah,
motherfucker.
so
It does?
would-
But it lasts long,
They
right?
got that from
You
the
would-
penitentiary.
Hilarious.
You see, I got away from that. I knew where you were going.
I know you
Oh
went
my
there
God,
first.
Speedy.
Anyway,
have
I
you
don't-
had it
no,
done?
I've
So not
never-
only oral, but you also know like cosmetic tips and stuff.
Wow.
Have you ever had a bikini wax?
Wow.
Have you ever shaved all your pubic hair off?
I
He had the
you have.
barracuda wax.
Well, they say
Barracuda wax.
Yeah. Hey, get all that up in there.
men that
Make
do it
that
though,
design, punk.
they think
I
it-
appreciate when men do it.
do a
You
little
do?
bit, little manscaping is good.
Yeah, I like it.
You do it.
Manscaping.
They
I
say it
think
makes it
it's
look bigger.
Lads, I don't need to make it look bigger.
I will say, as a
Oh.
woman, like when you get a bikini wax, it does make you more
You walked
frisky.
away from that one, didn't you?
Huh?
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. When it makes you more frisky, like you want to like show it off, right, Miracle?
I just hate.
Wow.
I hate.
I
the-
saw it nodding over there. It does make you like want to
I'm
like
trying
show
not
it
to look
off.
over there. I hate the 3 days after y'all do it because it gets a little
It doesn't-
prickly.
no,
the
'cause
prickly.
The stubble.
It shouldn't take 3 days. It takes 3 days. That means she shaved. She didn't use the wax.
Mm.
So if they use the
Oh.
wax, it's like smooth for like at least 3 weeks, at least 2 weeks. Definitely smooth.
I don't like it too smooth because I be thinking you 12 or something.
But it does feel
Oh,
good though.
wow,
And then they
see?
get like they get it all. They do the booty,
At
everything.
least put a stripe or a
Yeah, like
question
not
mark.
something so it's not like.
What do you have on yours?
Slow down.
Just a-
Say it slow. Don't go.
Oh, you want me to say?
What do you have on yours?
Just a little, and then it's all up under all that
Is
is
it straight?
gone.
It's straight hair?
It's just like a little,
Ask
like
me a
shaped like
question.
pie, like your favorite
Oh my
dessert.
God.
So you do get a
Is it thin
Brazilian?
crust?
I get a Brazilian, and this lady, she's like
So do
Romanian.
you take your underwear off?
Yeah, I do. You go in there.
Slow, talk
Oh,
slow.
yeah. Okay, so I go in. Okay, I go into the room.
Are your legs in the stirrup?
Wait, hold on. I'll tell you. The lights are low.
Mm.
Gotcha.
It's candles.
We get a different
I tell her to put on some.
background.
Was it manly in?
No, can I get a slow song? Can I get a slow song?
Fellas.
Okay, let me let it.
Let me set this up. We
Please
got a
do,
new
Tito.
segment. It's going to be called "Make Your Weenie Wiggle."
Okay, so we're talking.
So we have the Baby Oil Brothers versus the Vaseline Village. So you got to choose sides. Which side you on?
Okay.
Vaseline oil. Go now. Nah,
Okay.
go,
So I call up the lady. Her name is Miriam.
uh,
And it's a little bit weird, you know. I have another woman senior privates, but I gotta take one for the team. You know what I mean?
So you stand there, you take off your pants.
So I say hello to her.
No. Take
What?
off your pants.
Why say hello first?
Don't say
Jeez.
hello.
She has,
You got
a,
it.
she has a Romanian accent,
Okay.
European.
Oh my God.
The brothers should appreciate that. She says, Claudia,
Do it again.
Claudia,
Apparently,
it's been too long.
apparently you got a list. Oh my bad.
There's an I in there somewhere.
Claudia, you shouldn't wait this long. I miss you.
keep going.
So she prepares the table. She rolls out a fresh piece of very hard paper.
Wax paper.
I unbutton my jeans. I slide down my tight, skinny jeans, revealing the beautiful thong that I wear. And then I don't slide them to the side. I take them all the way off.
Mm.
And then I lay back, close my eyes. She
Legs
gets the
up.
warm wax.
Legs up in the air.
Not yet. That's for the ass part.
Are you serious?
Speedy, don't act like you ain't never had your
Oh,
ass
yeah.
waxed.
Miracles remind me how she spreads everything open.
Oh my God.
Applies the warm wax to the inner lip and the outer labia. And she gently removes the hair.
One by one.
I'll take this one. I'll take.
But
that
she
one.
talks to me as she's doing it.
And then you turn on your stomach.
She says, "You like that, don't you?
And you got to do it in her voice. Don't do it in your voice.
You like that, don't you?" I
Then
can't
you
do
go on
voice.
your stomach. Then you go-
I don't. You don't go on your stomach.
You don't.
You would go on your stomach.
Make that a bitch.
So then at the very end, the last part, you put your legs up, and then she gets the up under, and then you leave smooth and ready to get it on.
Then you put your thong back on.
Then you put your thong on slowly. Oh, then she puts a little baby powder and a little tin skin first so you don't get the bumps.
Tin skin?
You know, like tin skin that's supposed to put in the back of your neck when you shave.
Oh, alcohol.
Yeah, so anyways, you leave feeling very smooth and frisky.
Thank you for that visual.
So
Poet,
what?
Hold on. Poetess.
That story goes out to the Baby Oil Brothers and the Vaseline Village.
Now,
No, I
poetess.
haven't been waxed before.
So you're a little
You
bushy
should.
down there, right?
No, I stay trimmed.
But it
Oh, you do
makes
it
it
yourself?
so smooth
Yeah.
that you'll just want to touch yourself.
Could you shut the hell up?
That wasn't a good thing I just said?
Yes, it was.
TDP,
Father.
you feel me?
Speedy's in the
We'll have
way.
our conversation again.
So,
TDP.
poetess.
What?
So you do it yourself.
That sounds better.
You know
than
what?
smooth,
So hold on.
right?
You put your
Miracle
legs
has
up?
put up the break sign,
they
so
talking
while
about-
everybody's cleaning up after Claudia's description of her Brazilian wax, we're going to take a break.
And before we take the break, one more time for getting my people out and check out the blog, and you can read the whole story
Jimmy, Mike, and Jen.
after the show.
Jimmy, Mike, and Jen, Van Nuys office.
Yeah.
Bail hotline 1-888-GET-BAIL. Get your peoples out of bail so they can go get their cuda waxed. Sweet Around Radio, bitches.
So